Hello everyone, I'm Chris Aurelius with the EDM Nightlife show. Today I got an exclusive interview with the lovely Loli Lux. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. You just got to Vegas a couple days ago. What have you been doing since you went out here?
I've been gambling and winning money. Yay! That's what you do in Vegas. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, very exciting, but not for me because I live out here, so I keep my money right here in my pocket.
That's what I told the cab driver today. I keep my money where they belong, in my pocket.
But you know, I want to talk a little bit about your past. Now, you are from Kiev, isn't that right?
Yep, Ukraine, Kiev.
Oh, right on. I lived there for 2 years. Go Kiev. Now, you also went to London and you went to university out there, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to first to Oxford Brookes. In Oxford, studied psychology of film, and then a year and a half later, I moved to London, studied film production at Metropolitan University, then OCP College. It was fun.
Brains and beauty, you gotta love it. Did you get a lot of your influences out there? I love UK music. I mean, did you get a lot of that for your influence?
Well, definitely. I mean, I started DJing in Oxford because the music was so terrible there. I just had to save them, and I did save them. Basically, I mean, I can't say I started the electronic scene there, but definitely pushed it further and made it more popular there. So I feel good about that.
That's great to hear. Now, you said you were DJing. Now, I also know that you are a music producer, and you are working on a lot of stuff. Do you have a preference, DJing, producing? Do you kind of do both?
Well, I also sing. That's the main thing I'm focusing on right now. I prefer singing because when you're performing live, you get to be on stage, like not just behind a DJ booth on stage, but on stage, right in front of the people. You can touch them, you can jump on the stage, you can also build productions, you can have all these dancers, and you can dance yourself, you can build, it's basically like a theater. You can go as creative as you want, just go nuts. As a DJ, I mean, you can go a little nuts, but there is limitation, you know. You can jump on the table, you can jump off the table, you can shoot yourself in the head. That's about it.
Book-wise, music-wise, then you're coming over to the United States, and I heard you did get a residency over at Avalon. Is that right?
Yes, I was a resident at Avalon in LA when I first moved there.
Now that place is a crazy club. I've been there a couple times, and I never get to see you too bad, but tell me about it. How is Avalon? What's it like being a DJ over there?
It's pretty cool. I mean, when I got there, it was already filled. There was no vacancies whatsoever. So, but basically I came to LA with no really money. So I had to figure out how to make quick cash. So the first thing I did is I decided I'm gonna shoot for Girls Gone Wild. Why not?
Did you shoot for Girls Gone Wild?
Let me finish the story. So I go to the shoot, we shoot the shoot. I'm not doing topless, I'm doing it in the bikini, just running with a surfboard, being pretty, ta-da-dum. It's for the cover. They paid me, if I'm not wrong, $3,000 to do the cover in my bikini. And then they offered me another $7,000 to fly to Hawaii and shoot the topless, or not even topless, just to be on the DVD, not just on the cover, be in the DVD. I turned that down, and what do you think happens? That's when the owner of Girls Gone Wild gets arrested, and that DVD cover is everywhere. Jen Lana was holding it in the show. It was in big billboards, it was in the front cover of New York Post. It was just insane. So people were calling me Girls Gone Wild, DJ Girls Gone Wild. So then with that money, I got myself an apartment, and then I decided I'm gonna be a go-go dancer. So I started go-go dancing at Avalon, and then the owner goes, I can't let you go-go dance there. People are like jumping on stage. I feel like they're gonna kill you. Can you do anything else that's more like, you know, secure? Like, well, I'm DJing. So I was like, we can work with that. So they actually were really nice. They built a separate room for me. They made the lobby into my own room. So I started DJing there in the lobby. And slowly, I started DJing main floor, and then, you know, it went from there. Because when there would be a DJ in the main room, and I would be DJing in the lobby, all the people would end up being in the lobby, and it's like getting no space, and the main floor is empty, so they had to move it to the main floor.
Oh man, that is so awesome. So you started DJing in the lobby. What kind of tunes were you playing at the time? Was it more like deeper, mellow stuff for people to go into the main place, or did you just have your own type of style that you like to do?
Back then I played psychedelic trance, and I played some techno, sort of like Green Velvet. But yeah, I played a lot of psych trance. It was awesome.
Oh, right on, right on. So you're there at the lobby, you're DJing. They can see that you're actually DJing, then you know what to do. And is that where they said, you know what, it's time for her to actually go inside the main stage and show the whole place what it's all about?
Oh yeah, and that's also back in the day when Serato was just sort of starting out, and I was still playing a lot of real vinyls. And
hell yeah, did you hear that? Vinyl girl, love it.
and especially in the electronic music, not hipster one, but the psytrance, trance, there really is no vinyl. So it was quite a show. People loved it, and everybody would always come up when I'm DJing. They would just like stand like that right in front of me with that look on the face. So I'm like, take that mug off your face. So I would keep DJing, and then like 10 minutes later, they're like, you're good, you're good. There would always be like BT standing, Tiesto standing, watching. So then we all became friends.
Wow. Now you brought it up, so I have to ask you, do you still do that today? Are you still DJing with vinyl, or are you using more, outboard gear, or just strictly on your music production?
I sometimes play real vinyl, but mostly I play Serato because it just gives you an option to do so much more than just mix. People say that now because of the Serato, DJs are not real DJs. That is correct if you're only using Serato and make it mix for you. If you still mix yourself, that gives you an opportunity to use more effects. It gives you an opportunity to mix faster, make shorter songs for the ADD crowd. It also gives you an opportunity to use like all the MIDI controllers and everything, You can expand yourself. It's like world is growing, we're evolution.
Kick-ass. I got my Serato at home with my Technique 1200s, and I love using it. Like you just said, you can add a lot of samples and do a lot of loops with it. Give me a little bit of an idea what you got working on right now. I heard that you may be coming out with a new album.
We're working on the album. I think we got done 7 songs. I'm working with Rob Fosari, which is sort of funny because he just sued Lady Gaga because he discovered her, and I don't want to speak for him, but that was a big rip-off. He sued her, and I'm going towards the lawsuit for her suing my song. Well, her producer per se, but there's been a lot of things going back and forth. But the album is sounding really, really awesome. I always wanted to work with him because he's very good at the pop music and a little bit of rock, but the sound, the way he goes with the pop, I thought it would be an amazing mix with my view of the dance music, and it is like not the stuff that we're coming out with is just amazing. I'm so excited. I've never made or even touched music that's that awesome. I can't wait to release it. It's like, worth the wait. It's worth.
You sound very passionate about this. Where do you get some of your inspirations from? Do you take some time off to just, clear your head? Do you like to do anything for fun that get the creativity flowing?
Well, first thing, of course, life experience. Just gotta live your life fast-paced, do a lot of things that gives you thoughts for the lyrics. You have something to talk about. Let yourself open up yourself and let yourself experience things emotionally, mentally, physically, everything, because then you feel things and you can talk about it. But as far as music as well, also that. But also, I listen to a lot of stuff like Portishead and Bjork. Those things really inspire me. Something more slow, more gothic. It inspires me into electronic music for some reason. It gives me ideas.
Is there any way we're going to see you come out here to Vegas? Can you come play in one of these places? I would love to see that.
Well, that's what I'm actually working on right now. My manager is working that, and I'm also going to have a few meetings. I want to get a residency in Vegas. I think it would be a good thing.
Now, you're going to be doing a lot of traveling then from New York to Vegas, and you do in LA as well.
Yeah, it's fine though. I can go from New York, then play a residency in Phoenix, then Vegas, then LA, and then go back to New York, or Florida, and then New York. I want to set it up so I sort of like go in a circle once a month.
You sound like you're a very busy lady. You're producing, you're DJing, you're traveling a lot. Let me ask you a question. I heard something about Loliland TV. Tell me more about that.
Loliland TV is a website. It's a record label. It's a clothing line. We have headphones with Aereo 7. They're really awesome. They're black headphones with a lace thing and then studs on them. Metal studs, not studs, diamonds. And Loliland TV is a culture. It's way of life. It's being young in your heart, enjoying yourself, being open, being free, being happy in the electronic music scene.
Right on. Where can we find you? How can I find out where you're going to be performing?
On the internet or on my website, lolilux.com, LOLILUX.com. Or, I'll pop out somewhere.
Loli Lux, everybody. Keep a lookout for her on her websites. And are you going to have some fun, obviously, while you're still here in Vegas, right? Are you going to hit the pools or just clubbing or what?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go hit the pool. I'm going to try to learn how to swim that way. I've been trying to figure out, because I swim like a dog and it's really embarrassing. So I gotta go buy a mask so nobody can realize that it's me swimming like that.
Oh man, great interview. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Chris Aurelius with the EDM Nightlife show here with Loli Lux. Oh yeah, we will see you guys again. Keep it locked.